invite some grounding, gentle, nourishing energies into our lives with this Ostara yoga flow. Hey everyone, it's Anya. Welcome to the season of Anya, where together we are building a communities full of witches and yogis and other mystical, magical folks through the practices of yoga, magic, and witchcraft. If you're new here, welcome to part 6 of my How to Celebrate Ostara, How to Celebrate the Spring Equinox Extravaganza, Bonanza, Finanza, Banana. If you haven't already, I highly recommend you tune into the other parts of my How to Celebrate Ostara series. I have everything from an Ostara green witch garden ritual to making rose water and just general tips on how to celebrate Ostara and the spring equinox as we dive into these energies. So if you haven't checked those out, I highly recommend you check them out. But let's just get started and get our yoga on and chill the F out. I wanted to keep this really easy and accessible today because we are doing a yin yoga practice. So yin yoga is basically where we are holding poses for 3 to even 5 minutes at a time. This is not a traditional yoga practice where there's usually a vinyasa flow, breath to movement. This practice is very much about going inward and tuning in to you. To you, not tuning out the distractions, but tuning into your body. So all you're really gonna need is yourself, some comfy clothes, a yoga mat, blah, blah, blah. We know this, but all you're really gonna need, if you have a bolster, grab a bolster because we are gonna be in these poses for about 3 to 5 minutes. This is about not so much getting your workout on, but supporting yourself and just feeling and allowing yourself to release, allowing yourself to surrender into these postures, into these asanas. So a little support is always a good idea. If you don't have a bolster, just grab a pillow or even like a bunch of blankets. Get creative, whatever you need. And then, you know, a little incense never hurts. I'm just saying. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, yogis, let's go ahead and get into a nice seated position, legs crossed on top of one another, hands on your knees or your thighs, and let's go ahead and just gently shut down your eyes and take a few centering breaths together. Go ahead and inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Twice more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale once more. Nice and slow. Exhale, release. Now keep your eyes closed. Take a few deep breaths on your own. And just begin to drift into the energies that we are creating here together. The energies of Ostara and the spring equinox. We are at a time where day and night are of equal length. We are finally crossing over into the light half of the year. We are beginning to move, anyways, at a more rapid rate. Things are growing. There's life all around us, blooming, blossoming, manifesting. But with our yoga practice today, as much as we want to dive deep and just take off into the netherworld, take off into the excitement that's buzzing all around us, let's let our practice today serve as a reminder of also understanding and knowing, having that inner knowing, when to slow down, of when to look inward, and when to be still. Take a couple more breaths where you're at right here. And I invite you to set your intention today as to where can you slow down a little bit day by day? Where can you invite more stillness into your life? Last inhale here. Last exhale here. Gently flutter your eyes open. Place your hands on either side of your mat next to your hips. We're just going to slowly shimmy our hips back and forth a little bit until our feet are pressed against one another. Knees raised up a bit. Butterfly pose. You can place your hands at your feet or on the earth in front of you. As you inhale, expand and open up your chest. And as you exhale, gently with your heart, lean forward, gaze forward, and surrender. If it serves you, grab your bolster for additional support as you gently melt into the posture. Deep, mindful breaths. You should start to feel that opening in your thigh. And as you feel that opening, if at any point it's too much, you can always shift forward a little bit. Shift your feet forward a little bit. Just slowly start to melt and surrender here. With each breath, mindfully allow yourself to release a little more, a little more. Where can you find your edge right now? Is it hard to surrender? I know it is for me. Allow yourself to open up more and more. Because in stillness is where we receive our epiphanies, our messages, our answers from divinity. We give and give so much every day. We do and do and do some more. But do we ever allow ourselves to receive? To allow ourselves to open? As you inhale, allow yourself to expand a little more. And as you exhale, release your head closer and closer to the earth. What's going on in your body right now? Are you resisting? Are you fighting the flow? Feel that tension release in your inner thighs and outer hips. And as you breathe in, Allow more energy to build. And as you breathe out, allow that energy to flood your inner thighs, your outer hips, and your lower back, so you can melt more and more into the state of surrender. You have nowhere to be, nowhere to go. You have nowhere to be but here, right here in your body. Feel your knees slowly release into the earth, more and more, little by little, at a nice comfortable pace. This isn't about pushing. This isn't about forcing. This is merely about being and showing up where you are, right here, right now, in this very moment, on this very day, at this very hour, and at this exact minute. As you inhale, begin to place your hands gently in front of you on either side. Slowly begin to lift yourself up, bringing your hands behind your knees, next to your hips. Remove the bolster, if you have it, and extend your right leg long, keeping your left leg bent right where it's at. Sit up nice and tall, and as always, with the option to use your bolster or your pillow, place it right in front of you. Inhale, lift up, arms up, gaze up, exhale, release, hinging your back down, your forehead towards your bolster, forearms just gently supporting you. Feeling that deep inner stretch on your inner thigh, behind your knee, and in your groin. Wherever your edge is today, I encourage you to stick with it. We're in no rush. This posture, this asana, this practice today is about stillness. Allow yourself to be still. Allow your bum, both cheeks to be fully supported where you are, right here, right now. And if for whatever reason you are feeling pain, just merely Bring your elongated leg a little closer to your center as such. This asana is not about racing. It's not about looking perfect. It's about allowing yourself to be still and to feel and to breathe through the discomfort, but also know when too much discomfort is enough. Knowing when it's time to rest, when it's time to surrender a little bit. Understanding that this doesn't affect your progress, this doesn't affect your success, this doesn't make you any lesser than. Every day we show up a little differently, and that's okay, so long as we show up. Melt, surrender, listen. As you stay here in this posture, avoid dumping too much weight onto one side. We are balancing our energies. So if you feel yourself maybe putting a little too much pressure on your left side, just ever so gently shimmy on over to the right. Begin to very gently crawl your fingers towards you to slowly lift yourself up. Bring your right leg on top of your left leg. Knees stacked on one another as such. Now, if this is too much, go ahead and extend your bottom leg long. But if not, go ahead and sit up nice and tall, both feet pressing against the earth. Spine long, spine supported, bum equally distributed onto the earth. And just place your hands on your feet. And as you inhale, you can remain here, or as you inhale, create some space and shift forward. Shoelace pose. Even though you're compressing right now, make sure to breathe deeply into the core of your belly. With each inhale, you create a little bit more room. And with each exhale, you melt into this posture a little more. Right now you should feel a nice opening in your hips, a nice compression in your belly, and a deep yearning for surrender. Allow the energy to flow. Allow yourself the opportunity to ground down just a little more. Just breathe, and breathe well. On your next inhale, slowly gaze forward. Place your hands at both sides and safely and securely bring yourself to a neutral spine. Grab your right leg, place it in front of you. Grab your left leg and place it in front of you. And let's go back and reset just for a moment. Right here at butterfly pose with our feet, the soles of our feet touching one another. We won't be here very long. One breath in. And exhale, extend that left leg long this time, keeping your right foot angled. Take your time setting up for this posture. See what feels good. Inhale, gaze up, arms up. Exhale, dive deep, grabbing your bolster along the way. So oftentimes we look at stillness as something boring, as a chore. We need our darkness. We need our stillness. How else does a beautiful flower bloom without time to reflect and to grow and to be nourished? All your fingertips, just another 2 inches, just another 2 inches forward. See if you can make space here. Your forehead should be placed gently on top of your bolster. If you need to back off a little bit, you can bring those arms back towards you or by your side, wherever it is. Just allow yourself to feel. Allow your body to tell you what it needs. Tell yourself how good it feels to open up your hips, to open up your hamstrings, and how much you deserve this rest. Where can you allow yourself just to sink down a little more? Where are you holding tension? I dare you to release it. Make each inhale more mindful, more purposeful, more powerful than the last one. Melt, reflect, surrender. Listen for the pause. Listen for the messages from Spirit, from your ancestors, from Mother Earth. Just listen. Bring your hands and palms to the earth. Gently begin to prop yourself up. Remove your block, your bolster. Go ahead, right where you're at, bring your angled knee towards the center of your midline. Bring your left leg, your left knee, on top of your right knee. There's no perfect way to do this posture. The only way that matters is the way that matters to you, that feels good to you. You might notice this side is a little bit different. That's okay. Meet you and your body where you are at in this moment. As you inhale, lift up. Exhale, surrender down. Place your palms to the earth. Forehead to your shin. If your top foot is lifted, that's okay. You should be feeling a nice deep stretch in your glute. If at any point this is too much, again, a gentle reminder to extend your bottom leg out a little bit until it feels right to you. We show up different every day, and that's okay. Your body, your story, your journey. Deep, mindful breaths. Where can you find that effort or that point between effort and ease? That's what this asana today is about. Slowly begin to gaze up towards your fingertips and ever so slightly slide your hands back up to support you and gently release your legs, one in front of another. Grab your bolster. As you inhale, lift up, gaze up. And absolutely no rush. As you exhale, surrender. Surrender on down. If you're craving a deeper stretch, place your bolster to the side. And leave your hands just gently cupping your ankles, perhaps the top of your feet, bottoms of your feet, for caterpillar pose. Wherever you're at, if you're craving something deeper or not, remember to be still and to breathe. Some winters are harder than others. Some winters are longer than others. Winters are filled with darkness, sometimes disparity, scarcity. Winters are often cold, a little lifeless, a little limitless, rather limiting. But during winter, during the stillness, during our hibernation is when we're able to dream. It's when we're able to dream about a better tomorrow, perhaps, better life, better future, better outlook. Let this transition into Ostara and the Spring Equinox serve as a reminder. In life, we ebb and we flow. We go through darkness and we go through light, back to darkness and back into the light. But as we are leaving this dark time, let this serve as a reminder not to be afraid of what's behind us. Let's not be afraid of stillness. Let's not be afraid of true surrender. For that, we need these moments. We need our hardships in order to blossom. For we would not appreciate the good if we didn't have the bad. We need rest in order to grow, in order to thrive. Stillness can often be felt as scary because, well, we're faced with only ourselves. But what if in these moments of stillness we gave ourselves the gift of new beginnings and opportunity? Or what if we just gave ourselves the gift to enjoy what we have right here in front of us, whether it be meager or bountiful? What if we just allow ourselves to lavish in all that we've worked hard for in this stillness, in this darkness? Because in the darkness, time slows down, time stops, or there is no rush. So allow yourself the gift of enjoying what you have, whatever it may be. Find the gratitude, and even if all that lies with you is yourself this season, if you have the gift of yourself, embrace it, enjoy it, for you are truly all you have in this life. As you inhale, expand. And as you exhale, melt your belly closer and closer down. Allow your arms to just gently support yourself. If you crave that deeper stretch, hang on to those ankles as so long as you can do so effortlessly. Breathe into where you are feeling tension. Allow yourself the space to expand. Let it go. Gently release your hands and slowly tiptoe your fingertips up, supporting you upward. We're going to go ahead and lay down now on our backs just for a few moments. And we are just going to gently lower onto the earth. Feet on the floor, knees up towards the sky. And just windshield our legs back and forth. We did a lot of low back opening today, so let's make sure we give our body what it needs, what it craves. Breathe into your hips. Breathe into the tops of your thighs. Feel that nice, gentle spine decompression here. And then bringing your knees to center, go ahead and grab the outer edges of your feet to happy baby pose. Ever so slightly, we are just going to shift here, allow our body to naturally rock. If you're not feeling a bit of release, allow your hands just to sink into your hips a little deeper. Just pulling your feet closer and closer to your thighs, to your hips. Go ahead, release your knees and scrunch up into a nice, tiny, tiny, tiny ball. And just allow your back to feel how good this is. We're just going to take a couple of rolls in one direction. And a couple of rolls in the other direction. Just ever so slightly. And then inhale, let's find our center. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Up into a tiny, tiny, tiny ball. And exhale, sweet release. Expand your legs, expand your arms. And just allow your heart to open. Allow yourself to shut down. Grab a prop if you'd like to better support yourself in this posture. Perhaps put the bolster underneath your knees. Shut down your eyes and allow your breath to find its own rhythmic movement. Shavasana. Let go of any last bit of tension you have in your body. And allow yourself to be cradled by the earth, cradled by the sensations you feel all around you. Perhaps it's a cool tile or a rubbery yoga mat. Feel into that and allow yourself to surrender deeply. I'll call you out when we're back, when we're ready. Allow yourself the gift of surrender in this moment. If and when you're called to it, begin to gently flutter your toes. Invite some gentle movement into your fingertips. Reach your arms long above your head and curl on over to your favorite side, removing any bolsters or any props you may have. Keep those eyes shut and rest gently onto your forearms, fetal pose. As you inhale, place your top arm in front of you to support you. Slowly bring yourself up, right back to Sukhasana, right back to easy pose where it all started. Keep your eyes remain shut or flutter your eyes open. Let's go ahead and seal our practice in with one giant breath. This is the breath to invite in the energy of this equinox, this bustling, beautiful, vibrant energy. But as we are in a season of equinox, let this serve as a reminder that as much as we want to dive deep, dive forward, go fast, go hard, that we are in a time of balance. Allow yourself the gift of rest. Allow yourself the gift of stillness. Go ahead and take a deep inhale. Place your hands at your third eye center. Exhale, bow down together. The teacher, the yogi, the witch in me sees and honor the yogi and the witch in each and every one of you. Thank you so, so much for practicing this yin style with me today. And thank you so much for all your support. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my official third witchy yoga flow. More of many to come. If you liked this style, this yin style, let me know. Please drop a comment, or honestly, any feedback at all really helps right now. I am a newer yoga teacher, but I want to share my love of yoga with you all. So I want to make sure my directions are easy to follow and concise and all that good stuff. Next time I do a yoga flow on this channel, per request, I am going to do a root chakra balancing yoga flow. So that'll be fun. So make sure you subscribe to that. And last little thing, if you like my channel, you like where I'm at, you like my energy, I seem cool, you're cool, want to be friends, hit that subscribe button, drop me a thumbs up, and share with a witchy friend. We're building a community here from the ground up. Things take time, but I want to meet you. I want to connect. So let's connect. Thank you guys so, so much for all your support, and I hope you have a blessed Ostara and a blessed equinox season. Mwah. Catch you on the next one.